By 3 p.m. on a typical university campus, the biological debt comes due. Students hit a wall of rapid physical exhaustion, staring blankly at screens as morning energy drinks wear off, and the inevitable crash takes over. According to recent data, 68% of university students report chronic anxiety and disrupted sleep cycles. These conditions correlate directly with their reliance on caffeine and high-sugar stimulants to survive the academic semester. At Jane University, a new model solves this problem. Gen Z Pulse operates as a caffeine-free, high-protein bio-optimization lab disguised as a modern cafe, engineered specifically to break this toxic dietary loop. Situated on the ground floor, the cafe connects directly to a 400-bed eco-friendly student housing facility. This proximity places the solution right where students live. By locking the cafe into the students' immediate living environment, it creates a controlled dietary baseline, eliminating the cycle of stimulant dependency so that energy levels remain stable throughout the day. The optimization starts the moment a student wakes up. Their fitness band instantly syncs their overnight biometrics directly to the Pulse app. If the app detects a low sleep score from a restless night, it automatically prescribes a customized high-protein breakfast to naturally compensate for that fatigue. This triggers the Focus protocol, recommending specific plant-based powerhouses, mung dal chilla sliders, chickpea and tofu scramble wraps, and nutritious vegetarian morning bowls. The core of this morning routine replaces the standard cup of coffee with a caffeine-free beverage, anchored by Shri Shri Tattva Ojasvita malt. This specific Ayurvedic base utilizes herbs like Brahmi and Shankapushpi. These act as brain tonics, natural cognitive enhancers that provide sustained mental clarity without agitating the central nervous system. By letting biometric data dictate the very first meal, students establish a stable, jitter-free foundation that maximizes their mental endurance for the entire day. The intelligence driving Gen Z Pulse is a piece of software running quietly in the background, the proprietary Mood-to-Macro engine. This AI continuously cross-references active calories and resting heart rate against a daily target of 120 grams of protein, calculating their exact nutritional deficit in real time. The system maps that calculation to specific menu IDs, sending perfectly timed recommendations right to the user's phone. When it's time to pay, students use the Pulse Card, a closed-loop digital ETF wallet built exclusively for this ecosystem. This payment layer provides a financial safeguard. Parents fund the card, knowing the capital is locked exclusively into pure vegetarian, high-protein purchases. Removing the financial friction of meal planning and eliminating junk food choices guarantees that students hit their daily performance macros on autopilot. Let's look at how this system reacts to peak physical stress. A student finishes a gym session, and their wearable registers a sudden 600-calorie burn. This biological trigger forces the app to immediately send a muscle pulse alert, notifying the student that it is time to refuel. The alert suggests dense plant protein lunch items perfectly scaled to that workout: soya chunk keema matar, the ultimate tempeh steak, and various macro-transparent pulse bowls. For a quick bridge between classes, the menu drops zero-junk lean bites, to-go pouches of spicy roasted chana, Greek yogurt parfaits packed with seeds, and other clean snacks. For immediate liquid recovery, the system pushes specialized post-workout shakes like the Haro Holly Hulk Smoothie. These rely on clean, vegan NutraBay Pure pea protein isolates to hit high macro targets affordably. Introducing compounds like turmeric and black pepper into these afternoon drinks forces cellular anti-inflammation, accelerating the muscle recovery process. Perfectly timed, data-driven post-workout nutrition ensures that physical exhaustion doesn't derail the day. It converts that fatigue directly into cognitive fuel for afternoon classes. As the day winds down, the system shifts gears. A student is studying late for an exam, and their wearable detects a rising resting heart rate, a clear biometric indicator of academic stress. The app prescribes the Zen protocol to counter this. It recommends dinners like the Pulse Paneer Power Bowl, quinoa and walnut pesto bowls, and other meals rich in complex carbohydrates and omega-3s to stabilize energy levels. Crucially, it replaces the traditional late-night coffee, which would wreck the upcoming sleep cycle, with specialized nighttime wind-down beverages. These infusions rely on ashwagandha, an herb proven to assist in cortisol regulation. By actively lowering this primary stress hormone, the drink induces stress relief and prepares the body for deep, restorative sleep. Actively managing this biochemical wind-down helps mitigate the late-night stress spikes that typically erode sleep quality, ensuring students actually recover before the next morning's demands begin. This table outlines the competitive market fit analysis. Standard campus cafes fight a race to the bottom with a price-led strategy focused on high-sugar, high-caffeine products. Gen Z Pulse builds its moat strictly through biosyncing and zero crash energy. The ultimate output is a student hitting a perfect 100% biological pulse score, translating directly into focused, confident leadership in their study groups. The entire ecosystem functions as a biological operating system, syncing a student's nutritional intake with their actual physical output. By merging ancient Ayurvedic principles with modern wearable data and a closed-loop wallet, Gen Z Pulse ensures that every calorie and gram of protein is directed toward consistent daily academic output.